What's going on, guys? My name is Triforce Addiction. Welcome back to another Blueprint episode of Call of Duty Mobile. So today we are going to be discussing, a little bit late, I will admit, but we are going to be discussing the Celestial Inc. Type 19. So this is the most recent mythic skin that is out currently in the game. And I know a lot of people have very positive things to say about it, but for me, I don't know. I kind of feel like a little bit of a sense of fatigue when it comes to these mythics, and I'll explain why right now. And I'll explain why it took me a while to actually get the skin. So first and foremost, I obviously did have the money to actually buy the skin, but given that there are certain things happening right now, in real life, I assumed that maybe I wouldn't really be able to have an opportunity to use it. So if you guys, well, I don't think I've even mentioned this, but yes, I actually enlisted in the National Guard. So around probably May or like around May 6th, I'm not going to really be able to play the game for a very long time because I do have to go to training, which is like 9 weeks. That's just the simple basic training. But then I have to do this other training for the job that they gave me. And I'm going to be out for another 21 weeks. So I won't be able to play this game until like maybe December or January, maybe earlier, but I'm not really too sure. But keep in mind, it's just National Guard. It's inactive duty. So, I mean, I'm going to come back home once I'm done with all that training. So I kind of hesitated on whether or not I should actually buy these skins since I'm not really going to be able to use it. But of course, this game's never really going to leave. So yeah, I'll just come back and use it more when I get back. If they didn't nerf this gun too hard. Also, I leave around like May. It's like, I think early May. I'm not going to mention the exact date. But yes, by that point, I'm going to be gone for basic training and all that stuff. So yeah, I still have like maybe 2.5 more months before I actually leave for a while. But buying the skin, man, honestly, this is the first skin I've actually opted out of upgrading, at least to level 3. And that's mainly because across all variations, it's more or less the same. There are just slight changes to the point where I feel like I didn't really need to upgrade it at all. When this new mythic upgrade system came to play, the iron sights were significantly different every single time you upgraded from like level 1 to level 3 to the final level. They'll be a lot less obstructive, but I don't know. Recently with these past mythics, they haven't really done that. So most of the skins, or I guess most of the levels, have more or less maintained nearly the same iron sight, just nothing really too different. So at this point, since this one's as clear as it is, I really saw no point into upgrading this. I'm not really sure if I'm going to be around to get another mythic by the time the next major update comes out. It's probably going to be like late April, so I'm probably getting, setting my stuff, or I guess my affairs in order before I, head into basic. But hopefully I can review one more mythic after this one, if they don't really change anything, or unless maybe they release a mythic next season. I'm not sure, but I don't think they'll do that. But yeah, that's basically the future of my time with this game. I'm gonna be gone for a while, but anyways, let's actually talk about the mythic for a second. So I know, like, again, this thing has received a lot of positive reviews, and for the most part, I think it's a pretty good skin. I like that it changes color, but of course, when it comes to using different camos, it kind of ruins the entire thing. It's like one of those things where you kind of have to just use the base gun, or maybe just a normal completionist camo for you to still have those colors in place. I don't know, this season they really failed a lot when it comes to letting you put seasonal camos on these skins. It just does not do any of them justice, even for the Fennec. One thing I was worried about though, given that it does change colors, I thought that color change was actually going to end by the time I reached the max, evolving state. But no, every 2 kills that you get, even if it's maxed out in terms of like combo kills, it's still going to change no matter what. Every single time you get 2 kills, it always changes colors. So I think that's a pretty cool feature. But as for the inspection as well, I mean, I'm not going to say it's subpar. I think it's actually pretty cool. It basically shows like an ink landscape of like all these mountains that would probably be located somewhere in China or somewhere in Asia. And it just looks absolutely incredible. So I will say that, but overall, in terms of, I guess, the upgrade, or like, I guess, like of me being motivated to upgrade it, it's just not really there for me because I'm using the level 1 iron sight and it's perfect. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. So I wouldn't really see a reason to do so. I mean, even when you do like have the final upgrade, it does change the gun slightly. It does have like a dragon over, I guess, the main barrel of the gun, but I don't know. I'm worried that would like get in the way anyways. And when I go to like level 3 and it only like changes slightly. So again, it's not really worth it. But hopefully there'll be like a draw next season that I might be interested in getting, so I could get the the AK-117 Meltdown Prestige. So I can't wait for that one. I'm really excited about that one. But yeah, anyways, guys, that's gonna basically be it for this review. I still have other videos to work on, so keep that in mind. I'll see you guys next time.